in the other room right now. So we unboxed it finally. Malin looked at it and he's just like, this is ridiculous. My first thought was because it's so wide, it almost looks too skinny. You know, because it's so wide. I was, for some reason, thinking it would be taller. So I like it. I just can't wait for another 10 years when it's that width, but also wider or taller as well. It's very beautiful. Malin, because of the extra life and the lack of sleep and all that stuff, has still not moved all the computer stuff back to where it's supposed to go. So he ended up working today from the dining room. So yeah, and then I think after work he just crashed. So still haven't moved everything down to the mech station yet. Once everything's set up in the mech station, then I can try it out. The interesting thing was I did measure finally, and no, it does not fit the orientation I originally had it planned, which is cool. I'm just gonna turn it and then it'll fit that way. It's a little bit more awkward to get in and out of, but I think the new orientation is actually gonna work better because now there's extra space for the tower. Whereas before the tower was sitting up on a fireplace ledge that we never use. But now it's like, I think it's gonna fit better. But yeah, the monitor is too big to fit where I originally had it. I'm so excited to try the monitor out. Now, even if he woke up, I think he's too tired to go and set it all up. And I don't trust myself to move it because it's not super heavy. It's like, what, 30 pounds? But it's like as tall as me. So I don't trust myself to move the monitor. I'm probably going to drop it or break it. And we did just get it. So I'm at the mercy of my husband's schedule because he is the only one big enough in this house, both height-wise and muscles-wise, to move my new monitor downstairs. So I will wait. But I'm very excited. I got that new toy, and then I also got some new really fancy markers and color pencils and all this stuff. I kind of splurged. And I got a bunch of art supplies because I'm going to start working on a recipe book, a family recipe book. And I plan on doing all the sketches and drawings and brush lettering myself. So I got a whole bunch of stuff, and that's what I was playing with before we started stream. Goose redeeming a cook for Lana. Let's get to it. Let's get on it right off the bat. I do want to wipe down my counters first, though. What up, Interstellar? How are you? How goes everything? Have you started streams again? Good to have you. I've wanted to redeem that for a while now. The cook for Lana, that's awesome. Yes. Since you put so much hopes and dreams into that, I will do right by you. I will make Lana an extra special, tasty redeem tonight. Yeah, we'll church it up a bit for her. How was Malin's stream? Kat, it was amazing. He raised a little under 10K, and yeah, I think he had a lot of fun doing it. And it was the first time, I think this is his third attempt, he said. It was his first time actually completing the 48 hours. So in celebration of that, we are going to make him his favorite dessert, which is his mom's lemon meringue pie. That is what we are celebrating today. But yeah, it was really good. I think he had a lot of fun too. I wish I could have been involved more, like hang out on stream more and all that stuff, but I couldn't. I had the kids the whole day, and Lena was kind of fussy on and off, so I had to make personal sacrifices to make sure Lena wasn't screaming in the background the whole time. There was 1 or 2 times where she did scream in the background, and Malin's like, can you get her to stop screaming? And so I had to watch Coco Melon for like 2 freaking days so that she wouldn't be screaming in the background while he was streaming, because he was on the main floor. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it looks small, but it's really not. Yeah, because you will get lost in games. That's what I did. So I sat at the table and I put my head in the curve of the monitor, and I was like, oh yeah, I can totally see what you're talking about. So yeah, at first glance without it plugged in, without it set up, my thought was, wow, it's very thin compared because it's so wide. But you're right. Once you're in the game and you got the peripherals, it's going to be great. I also was telling Malin for like mom duties and stuff, it really is 3 monitors in one. I can easily have like Google up on one thing, I could be working on trivia on another thing, and I could have my emails on, like you can be multitasking at such a wide monitor. Very, very good investment. I much prefer that than the 3 monitors I had set up before. Yeah, I'm really excited. The only downside is I can't move it by myself. I can move the 3 separate monitors myself because they're smaller, but this I can't move this one. Yeah, but I'm very excited. His stream was awesome. Very excited about the monitors. He's gonna try to steal it. He can't steal it. He doesn't have any desktop real estate. His quad monitor setup takes up an entire desk that is as big as our kitchen island. His desk downstairs is like an executive desk. Technically, I think it might be an L shape. I don't know. But his desk downstairs is as big as our kitchen island. Maybe, no, it's about maybe slightly bigger, but about the size of our kitchen island is how big his desk is downstairs. And with the quad monitor setup, he does not have room for another fucking monitor. Thankfully. Thank God. Did Mal get enough sleep? Nope. My moon and my stars. My moon and my stars. No, he didn't get enough sleep yet. He is still sleeping right now. So Cabeza was it? What did Cabeza do? If you want to just give her a biscuit or something, that works too. No, I'm going to make her her usual treat. I'm just going to church it up. I am skipping around. I'm sorry. I'll give her a nice treat. Kathy, what did you do today? I got something off my to-do list that has been on my to-do list for damn near 8 months. I finally got our disability parking pass for Jason and Lena, and I'm so freaking happy about that. Stop bringing this bowl up here. This is the downstairs bowl. It's not the upstairs bowl. Ugh. The dishes downstairs and the dishes upstairs are two different sets, and I don't like mixing them. So yeah, I got a disability parking pass. It should have taken me 1 day to do. It took me 8 months just because I lost a piece of paperwork, and I finally found it today when I was actually looking for it, and I was able to go and get it. And so now I only use it when I have Lena or Lena and Jace. Like, it's no matter what, it needs to be Lena, because I can't carry her very far, and I can't trust her to walk on her own in a parking lot, and half the time she refuses to hold my hand. So I got a disability parking spot, so when I take Lena out, like I did today, go grocery shopping for a little bit, I can park in the disability parking so that I don't have to take her through the parking lot, because it's fucking terrifying to take Lena through a parking lot. So I got that done, and that's been something that I've been meaning to do for a long time. I have it written on the fridge forever. So that was my big success today. I finally dealt with the DMV or whatever Department of Licensing, and finally got that done. Malin is going to try to steal my monitor, but he cannot. He cannot. He has 4 monitors. I have 1. Sleepy Malin. Can't wait to get lost in my games. Oh, hi, Kathy. I love this shirt. Puns make me happy. Puns make me happy, too, Kat. Hi, Shadow.
Don't you, what did Cabeza do at me, young lady? He's the one you were talking about, Heath, the tall ladies and stuff. I just rewatched the stream cause I wanted to see the meat injection that I missed.
It was Cabeza? Interesting. Okay, I honestly forgot who it was. Okay. It was Cabeza. That sounds about right. Yep. Thank you, Shadow, for the reminder. Totally forgot about that. Thank you, Kat, for the compliment. This is like one of my favorite shirts. I want to get a whole collection of funny kitchen puns. That would make me so happy. Jace can do it. What? Yes, Jace can do it. Oh, Jace can move it? No, Jace can't move it. The cookbook, yeah. Have you seen the cookbook? Remind me in 2 seconds when I catch you on chat, and I'll show you guys the cookbook. If you have not seen my cookbook yet, you're going to be scared. Brace yourselves. I never stop streams. I only do 1 a week because of school. Okay, right. Right now I'm just waiting for the game to release. I thought there was also something with your computer, or maybe that was a different person. But yeah, the computer was a problem for someone, and so they, between school and the computer being weird, they weren't streaming for a hot second. Hey, Cabeza is saying hi to Shadow. Oh, Lordy, I'm a dancer. I'm enjoying this. Sup, nerds? What up, Droid? How are you doing? Welcome in. It's nice to see you. You have 2 kitchens. We have a kitchen and a half. So the downstairs kitchen is smaller than our travel trailer kitchen. It's a really, really tiny kitchen. It's got 2 little induction burners. It's just for my mom to cook ramen, top ramen on basically. But Malin built it for her. It's so downstairs there's our office-ish area, and then there's this teeny little corner that is a guest room, a little sitting area, and a mother-in-law kitchenette. It's a cute little corner, but it's about the size of the travel trailer kitchen. And the fridge is the exact same fridge, but half the size. And that's all downstairs. So my mom's in town. Sometimes she's in town for 5 months. Sometimes she's like this year, I think she's only going to be in town for like 2 months. But my mom comes in here during the holiday season, and so while she's here for an extended period of time, we like to make her comfortable. Also, you know, she's kind of getting old, so we are prepared for if she ever needs to move in with us part time for reasons or whatever, that we have the downstairs set up for her. Fun fact: Alzheimer's runs in my family pretty strongly. I think my mom's going to be fine. She's got a very active mind, but she's scared that she's going to have Alzheimer's. So we have a whole contingency plan in case it suddenly pops up. But like historically, the women in my family usually get hit within in their 60s, and it usually hits pretty hard. So we're prepared. That's why she has her own area downstairs, her own kitchen, her own bathroom, everything down there. But unfortunately, she shares that floor with Malin's office, and he's fucking loud, which is why he streamed up here for 48 hours, because he didn't want to put my mom through that, which was really nice. Upstairs, there are upstairs bowls, and there are downstairs bowls. I'm OCD, sure, sometimes, but the bowls I use fit neatly in my dishwasher. The bowls in the downstairs kitchen, there's no dishwasher, it's all hand wash, and those do not fit neatly in my dishwasher, which they're my old ones, which is why I shipped them downstairs. So my mom can use my old dish set that doesn't fit in the dishwasher, and I have my dish set. I hate those bowls. They don't fit in my dishwasher, at least not neatly. And you know me, I like the order. I like things orderly. So yeah, that is an upstairs bowl that keeps coming back upstairs. I put it back downstairs like 3 times last week. I know. Hashtag spoiled rotten. I know. My first long-term girlfriend was 6'3". Let's go. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Where's hubby? What up, Fair? Hubby is asleep, catching up on more beauty rest. He does this. He doesn't stream 48 hours straight regularly, but he does do this thing where sometimes he binges games a lot. So he'll stay up 3 nights in a row, staying up till 4 or 5 in the morning gaming, and then he compensates by sleeping for like a week straight. So his sleep schedule's all fucked up now, but most likely he'll bomb stream towards the end and eat the lemon meringue pie, but he's asleep last I checked. He was watching Loco TV, fellow Twitch streamer who does StarCraft, and he's a variety gamer. He was upstairs watching Loco on Twitch. He's upstairs though. Salads, loves love. I would love to make you some lemon meringue pie. I am making Mama Malin's recipe, which is actually just reorganized a whole bunch of stuff kitchen wise, and I found all of my cookbooks. So I have this cookbook that is all of Mama Malin's recipes and Malin's grandmother's, and the cards are all in their handwriting. I think this was what I asked for like as a wedding present or something. I can't remember. Oh yeah, liver pate. So this is Malin's grandmother's handwriting. And so she has Swedish pancakes and applesauce, and then the rest of these are Mama Malin's handwriting. But I think this is like one of the best gifts I've ever been given, is family heirloom recipes. So I obviously am going to keep this, and then this is going to go to Lena someday, probably. Unless something really different changes with Jace's palate, I don't expect Jace to be a foodie, like at all. Like Amaya and Carter, same way. When they were little, Carter was the picky one. Amaya was a typical kid, sometimes picky, but like you could see she was always trying, like wanted to be adventurous. So now she will eat pretty much. She can hold her own with me. She's about the only one in this house who will eat the same stuff I eat. So same with Jace and Lena. I'm imagining that Jace is pretty much set in his way, much like Carter is, and Lena's going to be the foodie. So I'm guessing this is all of Lena's grandmother's and great-grandmother's recipes. So this will probably go to Lena or Amaya if Amaya wants it. But Amaya doesn't really seem too into cooking either. And, by now you think it would have hit. B likes smells like coconut and watermelon. That's a pretty good smell combo. I will say this kitchen smelled like coconut last night because there was a lot of coconut last night. Holy shit, there was so much coconut last night. It's part of the reason why, if you haven't noticed, I'm far more laid back tonight. We are really only making Mama Malin's pie, and she actually made the crust for me. So really, I'm just making some meringue and some filling and calling it a day. But I will be making a soup for Malin, and I might want to bust out this thing. I'm so intrigued. It was a good price and it has amazing reviews, but it's basically like you can technically make espresso with it. So we're gonna try that out. If it works really well, then I can take it with me in the travel trailer as well. But we're having a really chill day because I cooked my ass off last night. I used 10, maybe 11 different types of coconut flavored ingredients to make an Iron Chef Kathy Secret Ingredient coconut, and I am exhausted. Also, I did some really awesome mom shit today, which exhausted me, but I created a giant art station for Jace and Lena around the corner. Their therapists were saying that if you want to help your kids thrive, it's not to, like, in many ways, like creativity, academically, socially, all these things, the best thing you can do for your kids is art. And so rather than, workbooks with ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and preschool math and shit like that, I got rid of all those books and I replaced everything with art supplies. I mean, they had some, but I kind of went crazy. And they've got marker, like this whole beautiful setup. I'll show you guys a picture later. But they have an art station and I spent all day setting that up, and Jace was ecstatic when he came home from daycare and saw his new art station, which is going to be here in the corner. And then I got myself a bunch of calligraphy stuff. So while they're doing ABCs, I'll be doing ABCs. So there's basic penmanship. Mine's fucking calligraphy. But we're going to start doing more art together in the kitchen on that table over there. So that's what I did all day. I'm exhausted, so we're going to have a really easy stream today. Holy snickerdoodle, Mrs. Kitchen wasn't lying. So, did she just happen to be tall, or did you actually gravitate towards taller ladies? I'm also curious. That is the menu. To some extent, I do like the long, sleek look, but I also liked her because she was weird. Weird's the best. Art, poetry, all that good stuff. Yeah. To make a Frankenstein quilt out of dissected teddy bears and stitch. How could you not love that? Oh my god, that is a great idea. Oh my god, I have a crush on her. Yes, a Frankenstein quilt made out of dissected teddy bears and such. She's my kind of freaky. That's my kind of freaky. I love it. It's weird, but in a good way. I feel like I strive to be that way. I come off more nerdy than anything, but I like freaky shit. Yeah. Freaky, weird, quirky. Quirky is the word I tend to use. I like quirky things. That's a lot of coconuts. Can, welcome in. Yes. A lot of fucking coconuts. That was my first time I ever opened an actual coconut before as well, and it was amazing to me that I didn't end up in the ER. But Chad and I had a backup plan in case I was in the ER, because my husband had just done a 48-hour stream for Extra Life, and I was like, I can't wake him. Like, he's not safe to drive after streaming for 48 hours straight. And then if I cut my hand open, like, I'm not going to wake him up and be like, hey, I know you got 1 hour of sleep. Please wake up and drive me to the ER. So, it's okay. My mom's in town. It's okay. The babies were asleep. I got baby cameras, My brother lives 1 street over. We had backup plans in case I did cut my hand open with coconut, trying to open a coconut. But it's okay. Everything went fine. No one got hurt. Coconut was horribly dissected, but I was able to have enough of half of a coconut to drink out of it, which was really all I cared about. What up, Bob? Welcome in. Art is strong. I'm very excited about it. I used to be really into art up until end of high school, probably early college. After that, I became more crafty with like quilting and crocheting and stuff like that. But before that, I was very into like anime and drawing and sketching and painting. Really, really hardcore art freak when I was younger. And I think my kids got that bug. So, funny enough, I gave away all my art supplies like a year ago, less than a year ago, because I was like, I'm never going to use these. And then fucking just recently, I basically bought it all again. It's okay. Maybe it was a good cleanse, and it went to all good people. So Jenny got all my Prismacolor markers, which are fucking expensive, but it's okay. Shadow.
Speaking of art, Terry's this lady on YouTube called How to Cook That. She's the one that talked about how you shouldn't microwave eggs in the microwave. Stares at Mrs. Kitchen. Anyway, she did this fun food art thing inspired by Bob Ross, where she took a large white sheet cake she baked and then treated it as if it was a blank canvas. She took food coloring and painted a copy of a popular Bob Ross painting with the trees and stuff.
That sounds really fun. What a great idea. Thank you so much for the bits, Shadow. That sounds like a really fun idea. How to cook that. All right, I like that. That's a really awesome idea. Thank you, thank you. Also, I don't microwave eggs. My mom microwaves eggs. I don't do that though. But art is very strong. And I didn't realize how much I wasn't making time for it. But this weekend, because Malin was doing extra life shit and my job was 100% keep the kids quiet, we did some arts and crafts. Jason and I did some KiwiCo boxes where you it's like art and science and learning, and they come in little boxes with everything you need. We did a couple of those, and then I actually had a lot of fun. And I realized while I have the art stuff for the kids, it's usually tucked away, not easily accessible. And I guess we all had so much fun doing art this weekend that I was like, we should do more of that. So I spent all of my free time today creating this really elaborate art station. I went to Joann's, I went to Michael's, dropped a small fortune, but I got them all the stuff, and I got some stuff for myself as well because I was like, I need to get back into art too. So I'm finding a way to do stuff for me like art and things that are good for my mental health while also being with the kids and being present and being a mom. So we're both going to be doing art at the same time. Genius.
So what was that shit that I told you not to microwave because it will explode, and you decided to microwave that shit and it exploded all over inside your microwave?
Butter! It was always butter! And I exploded the really expensive butter. That was like $4 worth of butter I exploded. That was really bad. Yeah. Are you sure you're not my clone, says Suki? We have a lot of likes and hobbies in common. Oh, Suki, yeah. Yeah. You're probably my sister from another mister. That's what I'm guessing. Definitely guessing that. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely think so. There's a thing about nerd girls, man. We're like hive mind or something. What should B eat as a snack? All I had was oatmeal for dinner. Ooh, snack? That's a tough call. Welcome in. How was your stream? What did you get on with? I did it twice yesterday. Fuck it. I tried. I was on fire yesterday. I had 2, if not 3 raid horns successfully yesterday. I don't know what happened. Welcome in, Dark Side Girl. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you guys? How did you get on with today? Welcome in. Egg is the main focus of possibilities. Oh, for eggs. The hell was that shit? Thank you. Amazon. I was like, what? Lana, you come here now. You get over here. You stop. He is bringing me fun shit. Do not yell at the Amazon guy. Lana's being a guard dog. Eggs. Ooh, eggs and avocado sound really good. Eggs and anything. Eggs and salsa. Eggs and cheese. Eggs. All the eggs. Yeah. We got to a point where we just argued too much. It was heartbreaking to admit, but we both had to part ways, and we tried to work it as long as we could. That's nice that you tried. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Totally understandable. Coconuts are tricky to open. Yes, especially when you don't have the appropriate tools because you didn't plan ahead. Yeah. Bad thing doing. Oh, welcome in. We're just glad you're here. Welcome in. I don't believe in lifelong relationships. I believe make it work as much as you can, but nothing is forever. All right. Kind of sad, but okay. I like to believe in lifelong relationships. Malin's grandparents were together until their dying day, as were my grandparents. I would like that kind of love. Shadow.
Maybe she's mad that you haven't started on her cook for life.
Yes.
But
yes.
An extra treat in her special cook for Lana for being a good guard girl.
Yep. She is a good guard girl. Yep, heard, done. Absolutely right. Will do. She's getting a bunch of chicken. Like a bunch of chicken. There's another lady on. Oh, her channel is amazing. Suki is also down for that. Okay. How to cook that? How to cook that? YouTube. All right, I'll check it out. Wow. Ooh, I forgot I had these two. Oh, Lana, you were gonna be spoiled today. Lana's getting rice, seaweed, and chicken tonight instead of her usual meat, eggs, and cheese. She's getting seaweed, rice, and chicken. So she gets really special one today. Can they say? Thank you. Hobby Lobby is crack for crafters. Yeah, I gotta be careful at Hobby Lobby too. Yeah, I'm glad I don't live by one anymore. Please tell me that you avoided the glitter. I did, Bear Rex. Glitter is the herpes of kindergarten crafts. So no, we don't allow glitter in the house. We don't even allow it for holiday decorations. So Halloween and Christmas tend to have a lot of glitter. I will not get any decor, decorations, ornaments, anything that has glitter. Much for the raid. Welcome and how was your stream? What did you get on with? I'm so sorry. I'm behind on chat. Perga blows up really well on the jukebox. What's Pugra? Pugra? I don't know what that is. Thank you for the shout out to Darkside Girl. We just got back-to-back raids. Thank y'all all. I know that base. I thought away when people say Musa. What did I say? I said something wrong, didn't I? I apologize. Welcome all. I want cottage cheese and sunflower seeds. Bear Rex, get some. Cottage cheese and avocado is one of my addiction snacks. I love it. Suki's hitting me with the would you rather. Hit me. Would you rather have savory or sweet cottage cheese? 100% savory. Avocado, a little bit of salt and pepper, sometimes cayenne, and cottage cheese. So good. So good. How are you, Darkside Girl? I'm doing super well. I'm a little behind on chat, but I'm in a very good mood. I had a lot of little victories today. Lots of good things happened. Yeah. All not really good. I can't wait to show you guys some of the little home projects I'm working on. No, that's a cool girl. She's alert. Yeah, the only time Lana barks is when she's scared, and she knows nighttime or when after the babies go to sleep, she's more vigilant. Like if the delivery guy comes during the day, she doesn't really care. But if the babies are asleep, that kind of means it's the end of the day, and we don't have guests after the babies go down for the night. So she usually barks if there's someone at the door after bedtime. Yeah. And she is also mad that I stopped doing this. I love watching I use Anne's chocolate tempering recipe. That's a trigger word in this chat. Tempering chocolate. Thank you, Boo, for that shout out as well. Chicken? Gerald, we have 2 of these chickens. I was at Fred Meyer. I was in a rush. I didn't feed Malin yet, so and they're also on sale. So I got 2 of these whole roasted chickens, just so someone else did the hard work, and all I have to do is shred up the chicken, and I'm gonna make a soup out of this. Yay, breeders! If you whack a coconut with the back of a heavy knife along a straight line around the horizontal radius, I don't know the proper term for this, it develops an internal crack that makes it easy to split open. Bear Rex! Something that could have been brought to my attention yesterday. But thank you, I appreciate that. Next time I open up a coconut, I will do that. So how will the birthday party work? Will it be streamed? Is it at AFK's house? So many questions. Wait, what did Shadow say about the birthday? Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, I've finally been able to raid you back. Let's go. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome and hello. How was your stream today? What did you get on with? All good, Rex. Nice. I was just doing some latte art practice and eating leftovers for dinner. Oh, we're eating leftovers, but we're going to change them up and do other stuff with them. But I'm excited. Yeah, that sounds really good. Latte art was something, I used to have a latte machine, and I kept meaning to do latte art. Never did. So now I can't decide if I want to invest in a new, smaller machine, or if I'm just going to give up on latte art as a dream. I just don't know if I have the patience or the countertop space. Because I had a big Jura machine, but my husband hated it because the steam one never got the milk hot enough. So now I'm thinking about getting an espresso machine, but then I remember how much maintenance they require. And it's like, do I really want to add something to my kitchen that's just going to require more maintenance? But I do love lattes, and I do want to do latte art. I'm very undecided, whether or not I invest in a new countertop espresso machine. But if I do, I don't want it bigger than this. I want a small one, but the small ones are unreliable, so I'm really stuck. But yeah, I can't wait to see your latte artwork. That's awesome. Birthday stream will be held here in the AFK kitchen like any other stream, but we are just doing it big. Seafood, drinking, desserts, drunken shenanigans. I'll probably find the banner too. I don't always do the birthday banner, but I'll probably do the birthday banner just because, the theme of the whole day is probably just going to be drunken. Could we call it the drunken? Nah, we won't go Family Guy. I want to call it the drunken clam, but it's not clam really. We're doing crab. The drunken crab. We'll see what we end up calling it. Tempering chocolate isn't bad, says the part-time chocolatier. Fair enough. That is a trigger word for me. A lot of people lost a lot of channel points one time because there was a bet on whether or not I could do it. Turns out, no, I can't. I cannot temper chocolate. That's not the right word. Okay. Do we want to give Lana an egg too? Oh, I got an idea. We'll do like 3-course meal. We'll do the seaweed and rice as like the first course. Then we'll do some of this. And then we'll add some cheese. Yeah, okay. Lana gets a 3-course meal. 3-course meal. Heard. Ooh, super fancy. We're going to do really fancy shit. Fancy shit, Heard. Who did that?
Call it the drunken southern sailor.
You need another D in there. It has to be the drunken something with a D Southern Sailor, right? That's usually how my stream titles go, but we can figure it out. We're gonna do an egg with the salmon skin, and okay, Lana's getting a 3-course treat tonight. She's going to get seaweed and rice as a first course, chicken with some egg on top, and then the last course is going to be a fried egg with crunched up salmon skin on top. So 3-course meal for Lana. I need to get my thingamajigger. Spatula. Spatula, Heard. All right. Keto tempered. Yeah. There's keto is the other word we're not allowed to say in chat because it's also a trigger word for many people. I use freeze-dried cocoa butter. I'm a candy maker myself. Woo! A lot of fancy people in chat today. I'm scared to do chocolate in front of you guys ever again. I miss Fred Meyer. The closest is 2 hours away. Yeah, it's a little overwhelming. It's so big, but it does have everything you need. I make my own Silpritz since I color my cocoa butter. Ooh. Turnt. You fancy. Freddy's is always out of stock of all the good stuff. That's, okay. That's kind of ours too lately. Actually, I don't know if Freddy's is out of stuff as much as the Instacart shoppers don't fucking look for things. Cabeza.
Okay. Glitter story.
Uh-oh.
I once went to a strip club while tripping. As the various girls came up to me, I told them I was not here for sex. I'm just tripping balls. Please be kind, and they were. On girl was like, holy crap, you need some glitter, and just smeared it over my face. That was a bit aggressive, but overall they had a don't worry, we'll protect you vibe. Party
That's
50.
sweet. That is very sweet. Strippers with a heart of gold. I love it. That's nice of them. Well, they probably also appreciated that you weren't being a jerk, so that's good too. Thank you, Cabeza, for the bits and the funny story. I pretty much do everything manually. The Breville Bambino Pro is great though. Is that expensive? I don't know what my budget is yet. I would say if it has really, if it fits my size requirements, if it's small, really good reviews, and I'd say under 500, I'm down. But I think my budget is tops 500, and also needs to be shippable from Amazon, hopefully. Let's see how much this one is. The Bambino Pro Espresso Machine Brushed Stainless Steel. It's a little out of my price range, but it does look really nice. Yeah. I'll have to think about it. Maybe, they got others. Maybe for Christmas, if I'm really good, I'll get myself an espresso machine. But right now, I don't think I can justify it. But we're going to be using this one, which supposedly makes espresso. This is, I think, going to be more for the travel trailer. But it says you can, maybe not espresso, but it says espresso style, latte, cold brew, American coffee, all in one, and it can make in about 1 minute. It's faster than drip and everything else. Has really good reviews on Amazon, so I want to check it out. Today is National Cappuccino Day, so we're going to make a cappuccinot instead of a cappuccino. It's cappuccinot. It's not a cappuccino. But we're going to try to make something like that later on in stream. All right, Lana's meat is cooked up. Okay, Lana. While this cools down, your first course tonight is going to be toddler leftovers. Rice is good for dogs, seaweed good for dogs. So she's getting Lena's leftovers. For your first course meal today, Nonas, you get some very delicious toddler leftovers. There you go. And then we'll get the next one out, which is going to be chicken. And And then we're gonna melt the cheese on top of it for her. Man, my stovetop is destroyed. I would clean it, but tomorrow I have my hair appointment, so I'm not gonna be able to do it tomorrow. So y'all are gonna have to wait till Wednesday. I might be able to, probably won't be able to get it. Sparkling clean is not gonna happen tomorrow. 2 within bike range. What a Portland sentence. Bill. Okay, probably true. I did mess some stuff. It's been a while. It has been a while. What up, Django? Welcome in. I have a hand press espresso setup. I pretty much do everything manually. Breville Bambino is great though. Thank you. Okay, so the Breville Bambino one does look good. A little out of my price range. I'll add it to my possible wish list. But I might have a hernia. No, Django. No. Django, no. Hernias suck. I'm sorry. Don't you have to clean those machines out with vinegar or some regular basis? Probably. The Jura machine I had like, it was just a cleaning function. Like you pressed a button, you threw in the little tablets, you had to buy the tablets. Like it wasn't actually that hard to clean it. I just had to remember to clean it regularly, and sometimes I was just too lazy. But the Jura machine was just too big, and for how expensive it was and how big it was, it didn't do the basics really well, which is get your milk frothy and hot.
How about the dainty drunken southern sailor? Cause I'm a dainty lady even though I'm everything that word is not. Also I get jealous of people that can turn up in a strip club. I mostly just sit there and chill. Don't know why, but I just can't get hyped in a strip club no matter how much I enjoy it.
Thank you, Shadow, for the bits. I do like the name as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, you do have to clean out those machines on a semi-regular basis. Having an espresso machine, I feel like, is a lifestyle. Like, it's not just, oh, I have an espresso machine, I kind of use it sometimes. It's like, if you use it regularly, it becomes a lifestyle. I use my espresso machine every single morning. First thing I did when I got up in the morning. And then I can't remember why I stopped using it. Oh, it's because I started doing keto, and the reason why I had an espresso machine was for my white chocolate mochas, but I stopped doing mochas and just started drinking black drip coffee when I did keto. And I finally had this moment where I realized it's so big. It took up this much counter space, and now that entire corner of my kitchen is empty, which is great for streaming because I can throw all the shit in that corner and you guys can't see it. So that's why I got rid of my espresso machine. I donated it to a friend. Okay, Donna, second course is some Fred Meyer chicken with some Tillamook cheddar cheese. Stay. Okay, good girl. She's a good girl puppy. Group in Portland, we had 2 within bike range. That's nice. It's tiny and has a jet boil feature for fast steaming. Ooh, it's tiny and has a jet boil feature for fast steaming. Let's go. That sounds handy dandy. Yes, that is a fairly Seattle/Portland state thing. She is really a dearly lovely dog. Yeah, so actually, I thought of you guys earlier today. Someone asked me to do a compliment Lana, and I was thinking about that today while I was doing house stuff, and Malin was in a really important meeting, and I had to call Lana, but I didn't want to yell her name, so all I did was snap my fingers twice, and she came. Like, she also, oh, she's eating right now, so she won't do it. But usually, if you snap your fingers, she comes. Like, you don't even have to call her name, you just snap your fingers. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times to get her attention, but if you snap, she'll come. And I was like, what a well-trained dog. Literally, no yelling. Like other dogs that I've babysat for, no matter how much you scream their name, they'll never come. Lana will come with just a snap of your fingers. It's crazy. She's a good dog. Really, really good dog. I did the math. She's turning 8 this year. Yeah. So many places within the back range to put a bird on. There you go. 14 blocks away, that was like 5 miles. So in range. Yeah. I do my own shopping. I find Winco or Safeway has better selection and worth the drive. Winco's pretty good. It is a bit of a drive though. Yeah. Safeway's not too much of a drive, but I agree. It's small budget model actually. Real turnt. I feel like, okay, you're right. 700, like espresso machines can get up into the multiple thousands, sure. $700 is still kind of expensive for me. Granted, I did spend a lot on, so the Jura was $2,000, but it was because everything came with just a push of a button. Everything was all in one, push a button, you got caught. Like super easy, idiot proof. The problem was because it's like an iPhone. Because it was idiot proof, it's not as you can't do as much stuff with it as you can with like the more manual ones. Cabeza.
Random thought. Have you ever looked at a nickel and been made that it's larger than a dime? Who designed this?
Yes. Yes. Who is that? Jen Pal, how was your stream? What did you end up making for national, what is it? We're doing the same thing. Cook something bold day? How was your stream? What bold dish did you make today? Welcome. If you guys are not following Jen Pal, you like should fix that right now. She is a fellow food and drink streamer. She and I throw down together for themed meals, and we also do a drinking holiday, what do we call it, series together, where it's Jen and Kathy Learn to Drink, and we've done bourbon and whiskey and vodka and many other fun shenanigans together. So she is definitely one of my favorite streamers here on Twitch. If you were not following her, you should totally check her out. And yeah, I believe we're both doing Cook Something Bold Day. I'm starting with a pie, but later on we're gonna make a soup. Well, welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? And I'm behind on chat. AeroPress doesn't make espresso. I know it doesn't. That's why I said espresso, like quotes. But I just wanted to see if it works better. I want to see if that works well in the travel trailer. That's my goal. Because right now mornings are hard in the travel trailer, and I want my coffee faster than it takes to do the drip thingy. I've used one plenty for camping though. It makes great coffee. Okay, that's what I want to hear. It's basically for the travel trailer / camping. That's what that's going to be. We also have to finish Lana's third course. Lana's third course tonight will be egg scramble with a little bit of crushed up salmon skin, which those are delicious, by the way. That's what we're going to do for Lana. I was really late giving her redemption, and also something else. Oh yeah, Goose has been saving up channel points for a while to do this cook for Lana, so I promised Goose I would do an extra good one for her today. I love Winco, better for majority of things over Freddy's. I've only been to Winco like once or twice, but I remember really, really liking it. It's just way too far for me. Yeah, I don't know where the closest one is, but the one that I know of is 40 minutes for me. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, I miss Winco. If you aren't going to use it daily, don't waste the money. Yeah, I used the Jura daily, that espresso machine, but it's not as customizable. So the milk cannot get super frothy. Like, it's kind of hard to do. Like, you can't get the good foam like you do when you have a steam wand. And the milk can't get hot enough. Like, you cannot get the piping hot latte experience. But it did pour the espresso beans just fine. So if I got a new espresso machine, it would have to be like a real one, not an all-in-one push-a-button type. But they are expensive. If you want to get a good one, that's not going to break. I probably would make an espresso every single day. If I got a new machine that had a good steam wand, I would probably go back to my Oh, that's the other reason why I don't do lattes anymore. I don't drink milk anymore. I drink a little bit of heavy whipping cream in an Americano. So, but no, on occasion I might do it. I still might get an espresso machine. We'll have to, I don't know. I miss the Freddy's. Smith clearance filled my freezer with that. Oh, yeah. Clearance time, always good. Okay. Scramble is almost done. That's pretty good. I'm just going to keep cooking anyways. Where's your bowl, Lana? Oh, Lana's so confused. Like, what? I get 3 courses? Yes, Lana, you get 3 courses today. It's not even your birthday yet. I'm going to invent some sort of 8-tiered cake for Lana's birthday. I don't know. That might be too much food for Lana. She's going to get sick. But I want to make Lana an 8-tiered cake for her birthday. They're tiny tiers. But I thought it'd be funny. Maybe I'll make a 4-tier cake. Something like that. Usually the tables are necessary for the cleaning cycle. Yeah, the tablets are necessary for the cleaning cycle. Yep. Those tablets aren't too expensive either, but I mean, it's just one more thing you have to keep stocked and know where you put it and yada, yada, yada. If you guys don't know what these are, they're from Singapore. They are salmon skin chicharrones, basically, and they are ridiculously expensive, but chat made me buy them, so I did. But we're gonna crush them up and put them. I know Lana loves these because she keeps trying to steal them out of Lena's hands. And yes, my 2-year-old loves. She has very expensive taste. Lena loves these. Thank you, Shadow, again for the bits. Never bought daily prices. Always clearance. Smart. Can attest that the Bamboo doing a good job with the basics. Nice. The Bambino is doing a good job with the basics. Turn. Thank you. Okay. You know what? Since you said that. The Bambino, you said Barista Pro Espresso. That's the Barista Pro. So this is the Bambino one. Okay. This one's not Amazon Primeable. But, oh, I can get this one for right around $500. Oh, this one's Primeable in the Royal Champagne color. All right. I'm going to, oh, it's only got one left. I will add this to my wish list. That's actually a lot more affordable than I thought. Okay. I was looking at the other one. The Bambino is kind of a weird color. But yeah, this one is within my, it's kind of perfect, isn't it? It's a little pricey, but it is the exact size and what I asked for. So yeah, thank you for that, Turn. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. All right, if you say it's good, maybe I will get it. Looks like I might be getting the espresso machine soon. Thank you for that, Turn. I appreciate that very much. Mary Todd.
Guess what they are charging for turkey? $2.69 per pound.
The heck? Are you serious? I just was at Freddy's today, or QFC. I was at both. QFC, and it was $1.79. I think ours is $1.79, so you are getting ripped off. That's crazy. Okay, Lana's third course meal, egg scrambled with salmon skin chicharrones, imported from Singapore. You are a spoiled dog, you know that? I would eat this. Stay. Heel. All the way to the side. All the way. Lay down. That's a good puppy dog. Gotta make sure she doesn't get too spoiled. Cheap as hell, but also attractive. I like it, Alpha. I like it. It is indeed a lifestyle. Yeah. It was one that I was committed to for a very, very long time, which was great because we used to drink our espressos or our lattes or whatever. We'd go out and get them at the kiosk down the street. I don't even want to know how much money we spent on drinking out, going and getting our coffee out. I also probably gained a lot of weight because the Ghirardelli white chocolate powder, very, very lots of sugar in it, and I would get a big ass one every day. So, my addiction to white chocolate mochas was very, very, very unhealthy. So, but I did get my money's worth when I finally started making my own. Strip clubs now make me feel uncomfortable. It's like being in a giant toilet. I've only been to a strip club twice, I think. I never go to strip clubs. The few times I've been to them, I always think about why the girls are there and how much shit they deal with while working. That's part of my problem too. I did go to one strip club. It was kind of a shady strip club, and the chick I talked with was the nicest, funniest chick. She was like, "Oh yeah, I just do this to work out," and she was like crawling up one pole, climbed over to the other pole, spun down that pole, and she was just like going all crazy on it. And then she just chatted with me and was like, "Yeah," I gave her like some tip, and I was like, I'm very impressed at how entertaining you are." And she's like, "Oh, thank you." She's like, "Yeah." We just chatted. We just did girl talk, and she did a exercise routine for me, and that was pretty much it. But I loved it. It was really, really fun. I don't think all strip club experience would be that way. But so that was the last time I went. I had a great time. She was really funny. I went with, it was a group of us girls. We were taking one of our guy friends who, he just was really wanted to go strip club, was very uncomfortable going, so a bunch of us girls took him, and he felt much better going. Never go to strip clubs. Yep. Spicy gymnasiums are weird. Oh, Turn calls them spicy gymnasiums. Yeah, that sounds like something Blobby would say. Blobby always calls rum and vodka and all that like spicy water and malt water and all that. Spicy gymnasiums. What the hell, giant toilet? I'm weird. And I'm the weird shit. There you go. All right, I'm gonna go. I feel a bit worn out from the day. I totally understand. Have a nice stream. Thank you, Turn, so much for the raid. Have a wonderful stream. You might have already left, but thank you. Yeah, you probably definitely already left. But next time I see you, thank you so much for the suggestion for the espresso machine. That's probably the one I'm going to get. Actually, there is a chance if I get drunk tonight, I'll buy it tonight. and not tell Mel until it shows on the. But I mean, it is within my budget. I mean, it's a little over. It's like $50 over my budget, but I might actually get that. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm excited. I might get the Bambino Breville Pro espresso machine. Have a great night. Thank you. Random Thought, thank you for the bits I am behind on chat. Thank you, Jen Powell, for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. How are you? Thank you for the shout out to Jen Powell. Got you, Cabeza, no worries. Powell raid, let's go. We made stuffed onions. Ooh, stuffed onions? With spiced lamb and pomegranate. It was okay, but not making, again, I feel like I have that experience a lot on stream. Like, it's good, it's okay. Probably make it again. Bold cooking, red beans and rice with spicy bear sausage. Does that count? According to the website, bold cooking is anything with a strong flavor that makes your house smell warm, cozy, and inviting. It's the way we kick off the autumn, winter season with all the homemade stews and chilies and soups and baked breads. It's supposed to be a cozy holiday that invites people to stay in and snuggle up on dreary, gloomy days, I guess is kind of what I took from it. But yeah, that works. We also celebrate National Cappuccino Day and made a cappuccino parfait, which I'm super excited to eat tomorrow. That sounds great. I'm going to make a cappuccino with my new AeroPress. It's not going to be a cappuccino, but we're going to make something like a camping version of a cappuccino is what we're going to try to make. Who's sausage now, Bear's asking. A lot of people make a face when tasting it, but I love the dark meat part of fish. So rich. I like all parts of the fish. I eat the eyeballs. Come at me. Skull Crusher, what's up? How are you? How's life down under? Black Bear made in Montana where the family is. Nice. Do it. Sounds good. Full agreement. That is the best part. Yeah, I agree too. You can make the tiniest 8-tier cake ever. Could do something like crepe thin layers. Ooh, that's a great idea, Jen Pal. These are the layers I'm thinking. So I got these silicone things to make like cloud bread and whatnot, and I got a bunch of them. Cause they came in my color. I don't know if you guys know, but like, I have a bit of a problem with seafoam. I'm addicted to seafoam stuff. So it came in my color, so I bought a whole bunch of them. We're going to, I mean like even my fucking rice spatula, everything's got seafoam on it. I'm addicted to seafoam. My husband knows what he married. But yeah, I was thinking about using that and doing it. So even 8 tiers of that, even if I did thin layers, I feel like they're gonna be like that big. That's just a lot for Lana to eat in one sitting. She could do it easily. She's just gonna throw it up later. I promise. I processed normal bear sausage and spicy version for me. The normal went to charity and food banks. That's awesome. Sounds delicious. I would totally have some bear sausage. Anyway, so we're talking about dark meat and white meat of animals. I always remember the saber-toothed tiger from Ice Age talking about how he was gonna separate the meats from the dark meat from the white meat.
Love it, Kathy. I do that with a certain blue.
Oh, yeah. Is it that cobalt kind of blue? I know a date night in, Kyle, she has a thing for this kind of like dark, not quite, I think it's like this blue. Like, I think Kyle has a thing for this kind of rich, but it's darker than this with a little bit more purple, I think is her color. Maybe that's what indigo is. I don't know. I think Kyle has a thing for blue as well. I love it. And right now, seafoam